Are you looking for the top 5 ways to increase the value of your property on a budget? Stay tuned. What's going on, good guys? Chris Newton here, Chris Newton Real Estate, chrisnewtonrealestate.com. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend and tell a friend. So let's get straight into it. Top 5 ways to increase the value of your property on a budget. Number 1, right? That was crazy. That's 1. All right, number 1, painting, right? Painting will work wonders on a property. Something as simple as a coat of paint will do your property wonders, right? So now let's say you got some silly wallpaper up. Let's say you got a crazy color of paint. Maybe it's like fuchsia or magenta, something that's just like, whoa, canary yellow. I said this before, I had a canary yellow room when I was younger because yellow is one of my favorite colors. And my mom didn't like it. And she did it, but she told me when I was a little older that, Chris, I didn't like that. You know, it gave me anxiety. So the way to paint is actually neutral colors. All right, so you want to stay in a white, off-white, maybe something pastel, in a pastel family. So you want to stay neutral when it comes to the paints. A white box is typically preferred, right? Doesn't have to be like a super plain white box, but just something clean. Something clean. You want them to walk in and you want it to be like, whoa. Dark colors typically make a property feel smaller. It looks smaller, but it also makes them feel smaller. So now you have somebody coming in, you might have a great property, but it's just so dark. You have burgundy or dark gray, and it just makes the property just feel so. Now, when you got somebody that's claustrophobic, that's definitely not going to be a good thing for them. So the best way to do it, it's also darker because light doesn't bounce off dark walls as easy, damn near at all. So when you have a white room or off-white room, eggshell, something to that effect, the light bounces off. So now it makes the room feel bigger. It makes the room feel brighter. It could be a little shoebox. It's gonna make it feel brighter. So you definitely want that. It's not gonna feel like, ugh. You know, so you definitely want to paint. You definitely want to paint. Clean the walls. Don't paint over dirty walls too. That's crazy. I don't know when people do it. Clean the walls because you'll see like little hairs in the wall or whatever. Clean your walls. Make sure they're dry. After they're dry, primer them if your walls are like a crazy color, and then paint your wall. Make sure it's a great job. So that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna paint. Depending on how big your house is, the painting might not be too super expensive. If you were, a handyman or somebody that's close to you can help you with that, you can definitely do so. If you want to pay somebody, which might be costly depending on the company or who you ask, but the trade-off from that is actually going to be good because now you have the time to focus on something else and make more money. So it still kind of pays itself off, right? So rather than spending 15, 20, 30 hours trying to paint, a small apartment or a week trying to paint a big apartment or a house, you can pay somebody a couple $100 or a couple $1,000 and make sure it gets done right. All right. Number 2, 99-cent store and Amazon. Those are your best friends. Why? Again, we're on a budget, so we don't need the Picasso paintings. We don't need Basquiat. We don't need that. We need some good decor, right? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to the 99-cent store. That's where you're gonna go. You're gonna go to the 99-cent store and or Amazon, because you could do both. You're gonna go to the 99-cent store and or Amazon. You're gonna look at the color schemes that before you do this, you're gonna think of the color schemes that you want for each room. Well, you also want to make sure that they blend and flow well together. Okay, so you don't want to have a yellow canary room like Chris, and then a dark burgundy room over here, and then a super dark gray room over here, and then a lime green room over here. Is going to be like, what's going on? So you're going to want to make sure all the rooms already kind of tie in together when you painted them. You're going to think of that effectively, right? You're going to write it down, and now we're going to start getting figurines. We're going to start getting paintings. We're going to start getting vases, anything. You can get marbles, anything, right? To help you decorate the house. Maybe you want to get some books. Maybe you don't even care about the books. You can go to the thrift store. You can go, rent some books from the library, right? You might have the little sticker on the spine of it, whatever, but hey. So these are things you can do. Put them in your bookshelf. Just do it on a budget. Get some nice curtains or some blinds or whatever, and with a couple $100, probably even, again, depending on how big the house is and what you already have, because you might already have some things in an ottoman and you don't even realize it. So even before you do that, go through your stuff, go through your storage and see be resourceful. How can I use this? How can I use that? All right, I have this painting. This could go great in this room. It still kind of feels empty. Let me go and get something around this, right? So now you're doing that. 99-cent store, Amazon. That's where you're gonna go. Number three. You wanna maintain your curb appeal. I cannot tell you guys how many times I have to go to a property and sweep the front. It's annoying. It's annoying. Now, it might not be just your property, because let's say you're not the only house on the block. You have a property next to you over here. You have a property next to you over here, and you just sweep in front of your house. Your neighbors are freaking slobs, and you got, let's say we're on the market, and you got people coming. What I do, pause. I sweep in front of the neighbors' houses. Not my job for the neighbors, but I'm representing you, the seller. So my job is to make sure, as much as possible, the potential buyers that are coming don't feel disgusted. Oh my God, these neighbors are such slobs. I don't want to live next to these neighbors. They probably have rats. They probably have roaches. They probably have whatever. So you don't want that even creeping into their mind. So I take the broom and I sweep over here. Cut your grass, right? Cut your grass. If you need to repaint your door, repaint your door. If you need to change the doorknobs for a couple bucks, change your doorknobs. This is what needs to happen. You have some lights in front of your house and the light bulbs don't work, change the light bulbs. These are all things, when you invest these couple of dollars, is it gonna make an extreme impact? No, but it will increase the value. Why? Because now people see the potential. When they're walking into a pigsty, they can't just clear out all of the mucho in their mind. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So you have to help them. Maintain your curb appeal. Even the backyard. Sometimes you can see the backyard from the curb. Maintain the backyard. Make sure it's clean. Make sure it's clear. That will definitely help with the increasing of value on your property on a budget. Number 4, we're going to depersonalize the property. We're going to take down all of the report cards off of the refrigerator. We're going to take down, as much as possible. We're going to take down the graduation pictures. We're going to take down, the freaky stuff you might have in a bedroom, the other stuff you might have in the bathroom. You don't want to make it so custom. What we normally do when we live in a property, we make it custom because it's our house, right? Sorry, it's our house. It's our apartment. So we want to feel comfortable. The thing is, we're trying to increase the value. So what do we need to do? We need to make it more open for other people to see. Like, even if you want to stay there, you just want to do a refinance, you have to get an appraisal done, right? You want to make sure the appraiser can see the potential. You want to make sure the appraiser can see, okay, this house can be worth this. You don't want any distractions. So you're going to depersonalize the property. You're going to depersonalize it. You're going to take out all of the crazy stuff that you can think of, right? Take that out. Number 5, clean up. 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 Look, I said it 5 times. I'll say it again one more time just because I didn't say it for the 5th time. And I thought it was 5, but it was really 4. Number 5, clean up. All right? It be so many good properties, so many good apartments, co-ops, condos, single family, multi-family. It be so many great properties. However, they be pigsties. Pigsties. So again, your property can possibly go, let's say, for $1 million. However, when buyers or whoever is walking in, it's such a mess. That property, they might now feel like that property is worth 800. It might feel like it's worth maybe 850, but you just lost $150,000, $200,000 because your property is dirty, right? Because you got grease all over the cabinets, you got grease on the ceiling, you got dirty laundry everywhere. The bathroom got streaks in the toilet bowl. Like, it's just like people just feel like, okay, I gotta get out of here. Right? It stinks. Like, I'm sorry, I PTSD. So that, just clean up. It sounds simple, right? It sounds like, Chris, come on, obviously, but no. Clean up. Clean up. Everybody, yes, clean, everybody, do your shit. That's a fact. Clean up. You clean up your property, is definitely going to help increase the value. This is like non-disputable, right? But again, we're talking on a budget. So you can clean up yourself. You can call, you can have a cleanup party. You know, tell your friends and family, look, my house is a mess and I want it to look. It's going to help increase the value up. Think about it. If you were to go into a restaurant, the restaurant probably had the best food in the world. If it's dirty, you don't want to eat there, right? If it's dirty, the pans is dirty, the floors are dirty, the light bulbs are out, and everything just looks nasty. I have a background in food. That's why I'm talking about. You're gonna feel like, why am I even paying anything in here? This food should be for free, as dirty as it is in here. And then you're just gonna walk out like, I don't even want the food no more. However, the food might be banging and you wouldn't know because it's just so disgusting in there. So clean up. You know, imagine going to a 5-star restaurant and the place is dirty. You're gonna be like, what? For the prices that I saw online, $1,000 for a steak, that place better be spotless. I better be able to eat off the floor, even though that you shouldn't be eating off the floor. Number 6, bonus. Look, this is a bonus one. I gave you guys a bonus one because it's top 5. Number 6 is called Chris. That rhymes. So you know there's a hidden meaning behind that. So number 6 is called Chris. I'll give y'all a bonus tip. The bonus tip, number 6, is to call up Chris. That's fire. You see what I did there? Give me a call. I'll be able to help you increase the value to an infinite amount. Obviously, there's going to be a cap on it because you're not going to be able to sell a $200,000 property for $19 billion right now. That's crazy. Maybe somewhere down the line, billions of years from now. And we're going to look back, or whoever's there is going to look back. You believe back in the days we used to be able to buy a property for $200,000? That's going to happen. Call me. I'll be able to give you guys more tips. I'll be able to, my clients though, I ain't just going to be helping any and everybody. But give me a call. I'll definitely be able to help you. My number is in the description below. You don't want to call, you want to text, send me a text, send me an email, a carrier pigeon if you like. Smoke signals, I'm not too familiar with that. I don't think we can do that in New York. But just give me a call and I'll be able to help you. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, and I'm out. Talk to you guys soon.